Hello, welcome back. I'm going to start this video with a little weigh-in I did earlier today. I didn't catch it in the scrapyard, but I just thought I'd show you what I put in the van, and then I'll carry on and tell you what's going on. Hello, welcome back. I'm going to do an Arnie Alley run in the morning. I've only got a few bits in it at the moment. I've got some bits in here what I'll wind you up, because you'll be going, no, you can be taking that in. So I ain't got much in it at the moment, and it's starting to rain. This is just stuff I'm bringing out of the garage basically, and a few like odds and sods. But there's a couple of engines, or 2 engines, and a transaxle. Yeah, as you can see, hear the wind getting up, and like I say, starting to rain. So I'm just doing this quick. That one weighs, I've weighed it, some of these just to get a rough weight, so if it's worth taking in. That's about 35 kilos, that's about 16 kilos, that's about 30 kilos. Just to give you, so it's, you know, an idea of the weight, and yeah, I'll show you what's going to piss a few people off. I'm going to see if I can weigh me circuit boards in as Arnie Alley. Oh, how many people are going to like that? There's some nice boards in there as well, like you can see them. There's some really nice boards in there, but it's just not worth it, I'll tell you in a minute. So I'm going to go in out the wind, back down to the workshop, and speak to you in a second. Like I was saying earlier, I haven't actually got a lot on here at all. I've got a few more electronics in, but that's about it. I'll show you inside the bin. Some little bits. But yeah, I'm off to the scrapyard now, and let's see what it weighs, what it pays. Right, so as you can see, I'm in the scrap shed, and I'm where the bench was, whatever you want to call it, the table. I've just took it down, so I've got a pile of crap here, and I'm sorting out as I go, sort of thing. I've took loads of stuff out. Most of that load you just see come out of here. I'll tell you how much it was in a minute. The copper I've been sorting, and you know, having a break from everything and just stripping a bit of this down here, the thicker stuff I've got. Like I say, so you can see there's loads of crap on the floor still, but I'm pulling it out. Like I say, you need to get rid of the bigger stuff. The engine's gone on for there. There's another little engine that was on the top of the saw, which shouldn't have been there. It's gone. Another engine where I'm sitting was gone. You see all them in the video. And then there's loads of crap gone. Look, there's a bit of floor down there. So, yeah. Right, well, anyway, what did that bit weigh, and what did it pay? Right, so, like I say, I weighed that in earlier. £300 a tonne. That's Arnie Alley, so that's £300 a tonne. 160 kilos. And, yeah, so it comes to a grand total of £48, 30 per kilogram, just in case you're trying to work it out. Yeah, it's 48 quid, but it was alright, got it out of my way. I know people will be going, oh, them boards, you know, some of them boards like £5 a board and all this bullshit. And I get it, yes, great. But for me, it's an 80 mile round trip to get rid of my boards. And last time it took me 6 hours. I know it sounds silly, but by the time you go there, unload, the time you get back, it was 6 hours. And I was just thinking, I'd rather just get rid of the bloody things. I'm happy with the money just because I wanted the space back, to be honest with you. Now, the next thing was going to wind people up is these here. They're like me ends of plugs, not me 3-pin plugs, but like me ends of plugs. And there's obviously gold ones in there, there's everything in there. And I could go through it and sort all the gold ones out. I think that's about, they pay something like about £1 a kilo, which is pretty good. A lot better than 30p for like, Arnie Alley. But I'm thinking, the time I go through that, there's 2 boxes there, full up of them. Plus I've got loads more. Do I go through them and sort them out, or do I just weigh them all in as Arnie Alley? Like I say, there's loads there, absolutely loads. There you are, even without going anywhere. There's a box of ironing, a bucket of ironing alley there. There's some more buckets with ironing alley stuff in it. I've got so much of it. So I could have took in, but I just wanted to get rid of the bulky things. I mean, that axle was sat right there. You probably never even see it because it's under sort of where the bench started. You still can't see me saw, can you? Well, I can nearly. Oh, there you go. I can nearly get to it now. Yeah. And it's like motocross lift. I was gonna struggle to put that down, and then I thought, well, if it goes, I've just got to move the welder to do it. But it ain't gonna save any more space, and you still can't see the compressor. There's a 50-litre compressor down there beside the welder. So yeah, it'd be nice to get them out, and then I can start doing some welding as well. I need to do some. I've got a few little projects what I've been doing sort of off camera. What I need a welder for. Yeah, so the cobweb. I don't suppose you can see it on here, but there's all cobwebs over here. These bins, top bin's got number 2 wiring it out of the motors and stuff. There's a bit of bright wire in the bottom of the blue bin. But I'm finding stuff and it's quite interesting. As you go through, I thought, oh Christ, I remember that's probably been sitting here 2 years. But like I said, I'm just sitting here tonight having a bit more of a clear up. Till it gets a bit too cold and then I shall give up. You might notice something on the bench here. I've got a new toy I've got up there on the bench at the end there. And I've got another new toy behind that. I'll show you that. I might as well show you that now, actually. Right, you might better hear that noise. That's a UPS plane coming into Stansted. Yeah, I bought a little shear. I don't know with all this stuff. Let me move this stuff out of the way. Yeah, I bought a little shear. Got it at a reasonable price, so I thought I'd have it. Obviously, I'm not really using it for cutting sheet or anything like that. I'm just using it to clean my scrap ups. If you want me to do a video on that, I will. Show you how I use it to clean my scrap up. And I'll tell you how good it is or how good it isn't, whatever. Yeah, let me show you the other toy, what you might like. Right, so this is the other thing I bought. A little 300 kilo scales, set of scales. Turn it on. Don't even know if you can see that. So, yeah, a little 300 kilo set of scales. I'm quite impressed with them, but I do, you know, a little video on them so you can see for yourself, and I should talk you through them. Pretty standard, really, pretty easy. Yeah, I'm impressed with them so far. There's a few little things I don't like about them, but nothing much. But I'll do a video on that because that's handy for anybody doing a bit of scrap. Mainly because the weight, 300 kilos. My other ones only went up to 35, I think. 36, something like that, I can't remember. But yeah, pretty good. Yeah, so I'll do a video on that and talk about it on the videos rather than waste time on this one. Right, I don't know if you can hear them planes go over when I'm filming. But it's just gone 5:30 because I heard the church bells go. So it's just gone 5:30 in the evening. And you get a lot of planes coming over sort of early evening time going towards Stansted. It's only, I don't know, 15 miles away, something like that. So, yeah. So what I'm going to do is carry on cleaning up for a little bit longer out here. Probably another half an hour or so. And then I'll come back in the morning and do some more filming. No, I'll come back tomorrow afternoon and do some more filming. And let you know what's going on. Yeah. But, it seems to be getting there. I'm getting a little bit more of a better feeling in here. I can walk anywhere without falling arse over head, so that's one good thing. Yeah, so hopefully I'll have a shave and I'll be back. Right, I'm back in the scrap shed. I don't remember what day it was when I filmed that last little bit, but it was 2 or 3 days ago. It's Sunday now, and I'm just sort of playing with some plugs at the moment. But it looks better in here. I don't think it looks so good on the video. I'll try to hold it a bit still. That's it. But every time I walk up and down, I'll pick up a little bit more crap, and I'll fill one of these 80 or 85 litre bins up, sort of 3/4 full of bloody hell, get it right in a minute. Iron Alley. I've obviously picked up bits of wire, bits of copper wire, copper pipe, and I'm going through it slowly. I've actually brought more stuff down what I had stored up the top. In one of the green bins, I've actually brought all that down now, so that's all empty. Yeah, so there's more bits laying about. But yeah, at least I can sort of walk through. I would say without falling arse overhead, but I did slip on some crap down here. I'll say crap, I think it was some dust. It was poo bags, empty poo bags, sort of fell out of my pocket. And yeah, definitely getting there. Just in case you're wondering what I'm doing with the plugs. In the UK, we have 3-pin plugs, and we make plug soup out of it, obviously. I'm trying to think of the bloke who first showed it on YouTube. He lives near my daughter. Well, he was near my daughter, I should say. But yeah, so what I do, all I'm doing is the moulded ones, what we end up boiling and that, I'm just putting the fuses out so I haven't got so much hassle when I do it. And these ones I'm taking apart and pulling the gubbins out of the brass bits, brass and copper. It's all brass, that one. Some got copper on them and bits of wire and that. So that's what I'm doing, sitting here. I'm doing this for like 10 minutes, and then I'm going off to clearing some more bits up and just going up and in there, going up and down the shed sort of thing, and basically just sorting crap as I go. Like, so I'm not going to film much more of this anyway, because it's the most boring thing in the world, isn't it? But yeah, I just thought I'd show you what I'm doing in here, really. Right, I'm having a bit of a think. I'm thinking about emptying my brass bin out, my mixed brass, just to see how much I've got in it. I've never weighed it, and I really want to weigh the bin itself empty, so that next time I can just put it on the scales and weigh it. And it's been bugging me for quite a while, I'd say. Probably 6 months. No, not that long. 3 months, I reckon. I want to weigh it when I get my scales now. So do I do it or not? I know I'm going to be disappointed. I don't think there's a lot in there, to be honest with you. I just really want to weigh the bin so I know how heavy it is for next time. But yes, it's not very warm out here. A wasp was just coming. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. I'll put a fairly heavy bin on it, and that weighs 2.78 kilos. Obviously, I'm going to sort that out. There you go. I just leant on it with my belly. There you go. Right, let's load some brass in it, see what we get. It's not going to be much. Right, that's all in the bin. There's not much, I did just say, because a lot of it is little bits. And yeah, so you can see that. 35 kilos. I put £3 in there because that's what Borum told me they were paying last time. I would not sell it for that price, that's ridiculous. So it comes to £105. So, right, it's roughly. Remember, it's rough. Obviously I wouldn't sell it for that, but that's alright for 35 kilos. Like I say, a lot of it is, I ain't gonna put my hands in there, I ain't gonna gloves on, but a lot of these tiny little bits of brass from micro scrapping. Now I'm gonna weigh the bin, and I'll write it on the bin and then tip it all back in. I don't know if you can see that, but the bin weighs 10.5 kilos. So yeah, let's put it all back in now. Well, I'm glad I weighed it because it's just been digging, digging at me all the time. So why not weigh, what does it weigh, all that sort of stuff. If you watch the channel regular, you'll know that there's no hurry for that bin to be sold, the brass to be sold, because I'm saving it for a special reason, and that is Heidi's always wanted to go in a hot air balloon. I did book it a few years back, and then we had to cancel it for some reasons anyway. I had to cancel it. So I said, if we fill that bin up with brass, we'll put it towards like a day out, and I'm not going to go in a hot air balloon. I'm not very good at heights at all. So like I say, she wants to go in a hot air balloon, so it's all towards that, and so we make a day of it, and some other bits and pieces. That's what I'm keeping my brass for. That's why I haven't weighed any in, and yeah, that's why when he said at Boreham, he went £3 a kilo. I went, really? And he went, oh, that's good. No, it ain't. So there's no rush for that, but obviously soon I can fill it up, the better. But that's what's happening with it. So, but yeah, it's interesting to know what it weighed. Yeah, just thought I'd show you that. I've just walked through and picked up more plugs, and that's just walking through. That's what I'm saying. I've got plugs everywhere. I've been saving them. And that's what I saved for the brass, like I say, for that bin. But yeah. Right, it's starting to get dark outside now. It's only about 2:30. I might be a bit later, I don't know. But yeah, it's starting to get dark outside, so I want to get on. So I'm not going to do much more, but what I am going to do is sort them plugs that you just see. Just getting the fuses out of them, and the ones that come apart, I'll take them right apart. And now I've got 2 bins of wire and looms sort of in here, so buried underneath all the crap. So I'm going to start on them, but obviously if I'm filming it's going to take too long, so you've seen it all before. So I'm going to do that, and then that'll be it for the day. But what I'm going to do is an update video, a shed update video, probably at the end of this week. So that'll be more or less December, I'll run it by then. So let you know what's going on with the council and everything else. I'll tell you what I know about what's going on. Yeah, but this is good. This has made me a bit happier. It's been a bit, makes you, when it's all crappy, you sort of just can't get motivated. But with a bit of a gap in here, it's sort of motivating me to get it done. And I've got a system worked out in my head, and it's working, so that's good. So it's how, just a matter of how I clear stuff, and yeah, that's working well. So well, I'll show you more in the update. Hopefully we'll be a bit more clearer. Get rid of the stuff was behind you, what you see earlier, by the saw and that. And yeah, so I don't want to ramble on too much, because these videos are so bloody boring. It's not like when you're out in the scrapyard, is it, and stuff. But that's all part of it, I guess. Right, so remember, it's okay not to be okay, and I'll see you next time. Bye.